Title of this replay is Attempted BMD-2 Carry. It's a Tier 6 PvE round with mostly Tier 5 teammates. I'm teamed up with my friend 7 Thad, clan War Dog. I'm coordinating with him in, I think probably either TeamSpeak or Razer Comms or something. Or Discord. I mean, any one of those three are good as far as I'm concerned. Tell him, hey, I'll be pushing up north. If you can handle the south, go right ahead. If not, feel free to come up north with me, because once I'm committed, I can't get uncommitted easily. So I was like, alright, sure, no problem. It's already raining death upon the Type 85 there. Call it the Typer with a diaper. Yeah, not bad. I think alright, so far so good. No one's done anything incredibly stupid yet. Just you wait. Just you wait. Notice. Doesn't look too bad here. I'm happily pounding away at this M182. I'm going to mark him up here, I think. Yep, I'll sling a missile at him. Oh, boy. Oh, he somehow missed that shot. Ooh, boy, that's a bad shot to miss. Again, looks like it's going pretty good. I'm happy. This BMD, I don't know if it has a level 5 crew in this bed. I'm not sure. Now, unfortunately, what you realize that at Tier 5, you have no health. I'm surprised I didn't take more damage from that. I'm a 2 to 3 shot, no more than 3. This little fuckhead here magically gets a shot to connect. Nice cheats. So I'm figuring, alright, well, I can't go back because I'll get shot again. The 105 is a good reload. And I can't really go forward. So let's just try to circle this Challenger. Just you wait. Turned out to be the right move to make. Spoiler alert. Oh yeah, I'm going all the way with this sucker. Put a missile into him. Like, where else kind of hit him for damage? Rear turret? Okay. A little bit on the rear turret there. And I'm like, oh, turret's getting a little close. Aim for the lower hull. And I set him on fire. At this point, I'm feeling like a badass. I'm saying War Dog, holy crap, I can't believe I pulled that off. Now, quick thing to notice here. Look at who's been doing all the damage. My friend War Dog and his Bradley, happily shooting down into enemies. That's smart, that's what you want to do. And myself, in the BMD-2, circling and just generally being a good AFE player. Now I get that the T-72 Ural, Chieftain Mark V, they don't have the best DPM, but the Urk, to only do 68 damage? A little strange. So at this point, I'm going to proceed very, very, very cautiously. I'm telling War Dog, we're probably going to have to carry this team, so don't take any undue risks. We have time. Just don't do anything stupid. Again, look what this Urk's doing. He's completely out of position. He doesn't have a shot on anything. Okay. So, sorry about that. The previous recording had to stop because our Warfare crashed. So I'm taking a risk here. Whack the BMP-3 in with the missile here. I'm still spotted. Just take a couple pot shots. Now we know where he is because he fired at me. I can't get it to connect. Yeah, I'll just still go like this. Ooh boy, just barely dodged that one. Oh my god. That's why I like the BMD-2's small size. It's very, very fast. And it's very, very little. BMD-4 is a little bit taller and a little bit wider, but it still retains that nice little profile, and you can get away with a lot. Now, as you'll see in the minimap, and as you saw in the previous video, or the previous part of this before it crashed, my friend in the M2 Bradley's basically having to pretend to be a main battle tank. He's out of position, because the Chieftain Mark V and the T-72 Ural would rather camp snipe. Now we get that, yeah, they're not very good tanks at their tier. So now I'm thinking, alright, well, I gotta get down there and help them. I gotta get shots on this M1A1, I gotta get shots on this OF-40, because both of those will have their way with my friend War Dog here. They'll have their way with his M2 Bradley. It won't last. He doesn't even have the goddamn applique on it yet. Yikes. So I gotta start taking risks. I'm trying to go for the term that's spotting them. Now notice, I don't have a shot on the... I do have a bit of a shot on the M1A1 now, and honestly, I probably should have been coordinating a little bit better with my friend. But... oh, look at that. Look at that. HE penetrated right through the front. Right there. Doink. I couldn't back up soon enough. 2A6 just had his way with me. At this point, I'm now extremely upset. I'm upset at the team, and I'm upset at myself. And now, once again, we are in a very dire situation. My friend M2 Bradley got destroyed. There was enemies he couldn't spot. He couldn't get a good angle on him, whatever. He was out of position, and he paid for it. Notice how after he dies, only after he dies, and Chieftain Mark V, T-72 Ural finally decide to go in. Curiously, they have done less damage than him. Don't be surprised by this. I mean, this sucks. There's no easier way. There's no better way to put it. It just sucks. I'm thinking, oh god, that Ramka's gonna have me now. Yep, look at that. I'm almost dead now. Because these guys aren't bothering to move in. That Ramka shouldn't have even gotten any shots off on me. He was vulnerable. But instead we have our ERC shooting at the wrong things, our Chief Taint out of position and just generally driving like a retard, and our T-72 Ural being extremely stupid. Look what he's doing. Durr, there's a big hole in my tank, guys. Durr, maybe I should turn my hull the other way. Durr. No, that never happens. So from where I am, I think we're screwed. I do what I can to take some pressure off the ERC, hoping he can get some shots, because I see the T-72 Ural isn't helping. I'm trying. I hit it with a missile, I reloaded my cannon, and I just keep shooting. Like, come on, ERC. Let's at least keep one of these guns in the fight. Fortunately, M1A2 gets the thing. The M1A2 is a one-shot now for the ERC or the Chieftain. So that's a start, I guess, but he still gets a piece out of the Chieftain. Uh-oh. Oh, I got lucky there. He's turned the wrong way. I don't know why I doesn't there in case someone was trying to hit it with AG or something. Whatever. As you can see, it's getting down to there. Look at how much damage I've done already. This is a tier 5... well, technically, it's a tier 6 PvE. I'm doing almost 10,000 damage. In a BMD-2! I only do 62 average damage per shot with my cannon. With my missile, it's around 400. With designation, it's closer to 450, if I recall. Maybe a little higher. I'm thinking there's no way. I tell them, push the cap now. We are out of time. I don't care if there's enemies there. You guys are gonna have to take the hits. And so, what do? They don't. Urk sticks up here and does nothing. Chieftain Mark V pulls back. At this point, I mean, every other word in my mouth, and what I was saying while I was playing was F this and F that. I mean, it was not pretty. But then I remember, wait a second. I have a capture bonus because I'm an AFE. It's not a big one, but it might just work. Maybe. And maybe, if, these guys don't feel like getting off of their little camp sniping spots, maybe if I spot the enemy for them, they can help keep his guns off me long enough to cap? It's risky, but it's our only move, so we're gonna do it. So I do it. I go balls deep with the BMD-2. Look at how close that was. I was 50, and for this to work, I cannot get reset. Because notice, they ain't going in. And I have to be careful that I don't get friendly fired. I can't trust these idiots. I'm looking everywhere to find a place to penetrate the Leopard 2 Lieutenant. I finally settled on the hull. This turret's turning very, very slowly, which is good. And it's at this point that I breathe a sigh of relief. And then I start cursing out my terrible, terrible teammates in the Chieftain Mark V, T-72 Ural, and ERC 90F4. I have done 11,235 damage at this point, and we still aren't done. I will give credit to the T-72 for going in, but he waited way too long. Also, notice, Chieftain drives past secondaries that he could have gotten. ERC is going to... I have no idea where. It'd be faster if he just went down here and grabbed this secondary. Otherwise, he has to go over his own steps. This guy's fucking retarded. Although I shouldn't be surprised. The sad part of all this is, my friend in the Bradley, who died very early on, he is still in the top 3 damage. He's still done more than this Urk, and he's done more than this Chieftain. I mean, so I'm thinking, crap, I'm actually out of position. I needed to be up top, and that's where I should be. So I quickly designate, launch a missile dildo at him, see what I can do with that. Yeah, 503, yeah, that's max damage roll. Usually, okay, so I was wrong, so it does usually between 430 and 455, and then with designation, 503, exactly. Okay, so I'm like, alright, I'm in position now. Maybe the Urk will get the last secondary. Probably not, but hey, we'll try. I say, alright, Type 8. Oh, perfect. This tank's a piece of crap. Yeah, he doesn't have the ERA anymore. Missile dildo. Oh, he's taking shots at me, though, but it's not enough. Notice. What the hell is the Urk doing? You cannot get shots on enemies on the base from that point. There is a cliff 10 stories tall blocking. Retard. Anyway, now for whatever reason, the Chieftain decides to fuck off and run away down the hill. T-72 Ural follows him. We aren't done with this part. You gotta remember, we're not done with this part yet. There's another wave that's gonna come. So I make sure I back up a little bit so I can still spot that towards this area over here, but I can still fire on enemies down here, because I have a feeling these guys aren't gonna last. I'm thinking, alright, well, if I can't trust these guys to do damage, maybe I can trust them to distract? No, because that would still be too much to ask from these guys. Oh well. So I'm opening fire with my 30. I'm trying. I'm looking for any kind of cheap shot I can get. I get a couple on the 2AV, and it's not good, though. Also, again, what is the ERC doing? He cannot climb this mound. It should have been apparent from 2 seconds ago. I mean, I get a good shot on them 2 Bradley with a missile dildo. But I finish him off, because I know the Bradley will outspot things. Urk is still not... He's trying to keyhole, but he's not even doing it properly. And this isn't even the place to do it anyway. Again, this ERC is a fucking retard. So, look at the damage now. 14,154. T-72 Urals at 9720, which, considering he hasn't rebuilt, that's actually not terrible. Unfortunately, he gets out of position. He should have been up at the top with me. He lets himself get outflanked. Better than I expected T-72 Ural, but still a lot of amateur mistakes. And now, it's effectively just me. Look what the ERC is trying... ERC is still trying to make this position work. This is an easy side shot on MBT-70, like a tard. I'm thinking, well, this sucks, but thankfully we have cleared the north out. So maybe, just maybe, I can just shoot down from this little mound right here. I've got 10 degrees of gun depression off the front, and probably 12 to 13 off the sides. I've got good spotting. I've got good, gun handling. I use... Yeah, this might work. But I know these guys are going to come hot and heavy. There's probably 15-plus tanks down there. It's only minute 10 to go. I'm getting chills just thinking of this. 14,154 damage now. At Tier 6. There's MBT-70. Okay. Hit him for a little while. Try and empty the clip, maybe. Oh, hit the VFM-2. Got to reset them both. Yep, there you go. Good resetting. Now they're being proxy lit. I try to get a missile dildo in on them. Can't do it. Like, fuck. Again. Let's just look where the ERC is. Look at how poor of a shot he has on the base. He can only hit enemies as they are going up to the cap. He can't hit enemies once they're actually on cap. And now look. Look at how many tanks were on here. There's 3 already. Plus 1 coming. Plus 6 more coming after that. If I had smoke grenades here, I would have been okay. But because I didn't, I quite literally crashed and burned. Or as Spitfire would say, blew up and sank. Jutland. And with that, our odds of winning literally go up in flames. Look how fast there's got to be 6 AIs on this cap circle. They went from capping at 32 seconds to to 11 seconds. And now look at the Urk. Durr! Why can't I hit cap? No. No. Rounds like these are not fun. Rounds like these are fun if you can carry. And if I had my BMD-2, I may very well have been able to have, because I would have designated an enemy, fired smoke. Obviously, wait till it was delit before I fired smoke, but then I would just spray my autocannon on the cap with impunity. I know I would have reset him a couple of times and fire a missile randomly into the crowd, because they were packed on there pretty tightly, and we would have won. But because the BMD-2 doesn't have smoke grenades, you can't really do that. It's just incredible how close you can come to carrying, and you just need one little cog in the machine to not break, and, well, you know, that little cog, that ERC, couldn't be bothered to do his job. Very, very annoying. That was going to be my biggest carry I've ever done in the BMD-2, because it was a true solo carry. Couldn't be. Because a fucking stupid shithead ERC ruined it.